And the Indian polity also sending a message that they stand firmly with the government and the security forces. During the all-party meeting, which lasted for roughly 90 minutes, it was Defence Minister Rajnath Singh who briefed the entire political class who were being represented by their floor leaders and heads of various political parties. We have Sasmit Patra, Dr. Sasmit Patra, who is a member of parliament of the BJD, one of the leaders who attended the all-party meeting. Dr. Patra, the big message that has been communicated to you by the government and what all of you told the government in the meeting which lasted for 90 minutes, sir.
Mariaji, firstly, I must say that it was a very positive meeting. It was a message of strength, unity and solidarity that came out of the meeting. The government, Shri Rajnath ji, shared his observations, and the opposition parties and the floor leaders also shared their views. The common view is that we are all united. The entire polity of this country, cutting across party lines, ideologies, is with our armed forces. We are with the government in this fight against terrorism, and that we are going to pursue it till its logical conclusion. There was a very clear message that came out through this meeting.
So it is a very cordial meeting, a clear departure from the last all-party meeting, where post that we heard a lot of noises from various political parties, Dr. Patra. And in terms of what has been communicated by Rajnath Singh, who I believe was the only minister who briefed the floor leaders of various political parties, the Operation Sindoor is ongoing, is the message which has come from the government.
That's correct. Operation Sindoor is an ongoing process. So therefore, to probably come and provide an assessment at this stage and make a complete finality to it would be premature. Rajnath ji was very specific, very clear, and he is a very tall leader anyway. And the opposition party members also appreciated the work and the efforts that our armed forces have done. Men in uniform, women in uniform have done. And therefore, it was, as you said, it was a very positive, cordial meeting. I have been privy to several floor leader meetings or all-party meetings. But I must say that this was a very different all-party meeting, that I must say. Why? Because this party meeting showed solidarity, camaraderie. There was a sense of, a very, I should say, there was an emotional strain, which usually, when politicians meet, it's generally cut and dried. But I must say that this, and no one from the opposition party also, provided observations, but no one pushed the envelope of trying to, create any specific references as such. So I think it was a very good support, and I think that's a good message that goes out to the country, to 140 crore people, that the polity of this nation at the parliament level, at the highest level, is one. We are speaking in one voice. We are fighting with one vision of fighting against terrorism. I think that is a message that will further strengthen our armed forces in this fight against terrorism.
And Dr. Patra, when you say that nobody pushed the envelope, does it actually mean that what we have seen in the past, a lot of disagreements, a lot of questions being asked, this is not the right time for questions, this is not the right time for discussions, it's the right time for the right messaging?
Absolutely. You held it spot on, Mariaji, that, different political parties have different observations, but no one is trying to, say anything untoward. Right now, the message is we are one. Our armed forces are fighting this battle against terrorism. We have done a very strategic strike by the armed forces in the 9 specific locations. So now is the time that the polity is one. We are speaking in one voice, and the voice is an affirmative action that we are behind the government. There is complete opposition unity with the government in this fight against terrorism.
Okay, Dr. Patra, since it was, Rajnath Singh who gave details to all the political parties, can you share some details which is certainly not privileged? Moving away from that aspect of it, because I'm sure you are a veteran parliamentarian yourself. You understand the nuances quite well.
See, Mariaji, this is privileged communication. But one thing I can say that as a member of parliament and being present in the all-party meeting, I can tell you on behalf of my party, the Biju Janata Dal, and our leader, Shri Naveen Patnaik ji, we of course expressed our full trust and support. And personally, I must say that I have been absolutely well assured the way our armed forces are prepared, by way our country is prepared to face any eventuality, and whatever is being done, I think is very reassuring. And as a nation, our people should be reassured. That is what I gained as a deliverable of the meeting. It was a very positive meeting, cordial meeting, and Rajnath ji, whatever he shared, I think reassured us.
In terms of preparations, how prepared are we? Because even as the all-party meeting was happening, Dr. Patra, the Prime Minister was chairing a meeting in which secretaries of multiple departments were in attendance, telling them there is a need for greater coordination, and the presence of the Power Secretary and Health Secretary in that meeting particularly becomes important. So how ready are we? What has been communicated to the leaders of various political parties by the government?
Well, I can't really specify the details of that. It is a privileged communication that comes within the all-party meeting. But I must tell you, on the broad spectrum, if you were to say, the country is prepared for all eventualities. All our arms of the government as well as the armed forces are ready. And every specific eventuality we are prepared for. And we will not go into the specifics of it. But I can rest assured on one thing that I gained out of the all-party meeting was that the government is serious, the opposition is serious, the armed forces are serious, and together that level of seriousness rises beyond a certain level, which tells all of us that if at all anything adverse happens to us, strong and decisive action will be responded to by our nation.
All right, Dr. Sasmit Patra, really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.